Ladies and gentlemen, greetings and a hello. I'm working through something specific right now, and I'm going to try generalizing it, which is something I need practice doing anyway. And my channel lately is hardcore into practice doing things that I just need. Like I've been learning something, I've been working on something rather specific the past several weeks. And you guys will be seeing more about that before long, I'm sure. This video is just part of that, it's not a big deal. Because one of the things I do need work with, I need practice in generalizing. In super broad generalizations, though. Because I always want to talk about my life and the things that are important to me, but as it turns out, I'm not the only human person on planet. I got a message. Who's it from? Is it from someone I like? No. Oh, it's a bill. It's a... Dagnabbit, that is an unfriendly interruption. I am filming. Bills will wait. And if it was me, I would tell you everything, because I like that, and I like talking about me, and I like the things I have going on. I like figuring things out, and I like my words, except for sometimes when I edit them, then I have to like listen to them again, and I was like, God damn it, he talks so much. But usually I really like my words. And so ordinarily a video where I talk in detail about something that has, is close and important to me, usually that's fine. That's what I did the whole channel. I did that for 2 years, figuring out what that was like. And I need to, one of the things I want to work on is abstracting things even more than I do, kind of, or at least to just add a layer of detachment from it. Because not all stories are mine to tell, and I got in that problem in my previous relationship, of course, but also not all thoughts are mine to share, so when you share them, you need to say where they came from, but every thought is so incredibly faceted, there's so much to all of it. Because I don't know what my future looks like, even a little bit. I have some ideas, I know what it looks like. It looks like a squirrel. And it'll look like generally speaking, what I do is not going anywhere. It is shifting, but it's not going anywhere. But in the interim, it's changing a little bit. That's totally fine. Things change. Life moves on. People break up, you move apart, then you grow closer with other people. Like, life moves forward. I've been having a nice time. The interesting thing is my values seem to be very situation specific, or at least how things, like how elements of a life interact. I explained that real bad. Let me try again. As a value judgment, this is so dumb, bear with me please, but as an honest value judgment, I do not like asparagus. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. That's what we're going with, baby. And that's just personal value. I will not consume asparagus. I have feelings about it. I just don't care for it. It's just not, I don't care. I've had it prepared a lot of different ways by a lot of people. I don't care for asparagus. But if you give me a fish, I will have one asparagus. Because it can go okay with fish sometimes, but then also I don't know, people have fish and asparagus all the time. Or is it steak? When do people eat? I don't know, I don't like asparagus. I just don't care for asparagus, but every now and then I'll try it. There's moments for it. That's not a problem. And every now and then my value judgment behind I do not eat asparagus. Sometimes I'll break that value because that was the one and only asparagus time for that decade and the stars aligned, and hoo boy do we wish we hadn't, but there we go. That's my thoughts about value judgments being subject to the circumstance. Typically, never asparagus, but has it been more than 1 year, and is there steak or fish? And then your values change. And I don't know, because like changing your values is a bad thing. You wanna stand for something, but it's like I don't want to stand for no asparagus ever because sure you can have. Oh, I just talked myself through my problem. Oh, me running. God me. What? Oh, God damn it. Guys, I was having a Why am I like this? Oh my god, guys, I was having a massive problem. was having a massive problem, right? And I have just a little bit of time to kill between portions of today, and then I've been wanting to film so bad, but there's other pieces still in motion. I haven't known what to do, and it's like, well, I just make it a throwaway. Like, I don't know what to do. And then I just felt like, well, sure, it feels right to talk a little bit. And then my asparagus thing, because I was trying to abstract something, and so by abstracting the asparagus, I actually just talked myself through the entire problem that I was having, which is not everything all of the time, like everything in moderation, right? Including your hatred for asparagus shall be moderated, because every now and then, if it's been more than 1 year and there is either steak or fish, then asparagus can be okay. Your hatred of asparagus, I don't hate it, but I just really just care. Like, anyone else at the table will like it more than me, and I really don't like it. So at a minimum, it's better gone to someone who cares. I don't care about your asparagus unless it's been more than 8, then I'll have fun. Like, we've done this before. We were literally just here. Phineas, move on. But in my silly little asparagus thing, I can understand. I don't want to just, it's not a breaking of a value to engage in asparagus now and then, because every now and then maybe it's an okay thing. Like, there's a time and a place or what have you. It's next to steak or fish once every year at maximum. That's the time and place for asparagus. And I always have such black and white thinking all of the rest of the time. And I accidentally just helped myself through that. And unfortunately, I can't give you more than that, I don't think. I can give you a hint. It has to do with my creative enterprise and platforms and people and time management and me. It has so much to do with everything. But making the broad strokes like I had been concerned about is a silly thing to do. Because if every now and then my personal value judgment behind I dislike asparagus has exceptions, that doesn't need to be a waffling of values. Who's this man? What does he stand for? He typically doesn't like asparagus, but now and then, sure, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not a breaking of a value judgment. You don't have to define yourself. Or if you do, then I guess it's okay to define yourself with the addendums that are just, that's a big, like, why would you bother doing that? But I guess you could if you need to define yourself. Just define yourself really, 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 really well. Better be right. If you're going to define yourself and limit yourself to a no asparagus life, that can be fine, but make sure you do all of the work. Do all of the work. And I don't know, I just didn't think I was going to be filming today, but here I am. I was waiting for a buddy, and so it's like, well, shoot, I might as well get some of the thoughts out, because I had a lot of, it's not asparagus I'm dealing with, but a lot of thoughts about everything, like I do. And as it turns out, actually, it's just asparagus I was worried about, and that's so silly. Oh, there you go. There you go, that's it for the video. I didn't know this was going to be a video, but by the time I'm filming something, if this is another bill, I'm going to be so sad. I do not want the exclusive signal trade with the 60% upside. Thank you so much. Spam. I don't know why I even have my watch anymore. I used to have it for emergencies, and I don't have a lot of emergencies these days. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. I just don't want the video to be over because I'm hanging out. Which is what streams would be, actually, interestingly enough, if I just feel like hanging out as a cat, which I've learned and unlearned this so many times. But what I feel like doing right now is what I'm doing right now, and all that you really need is like a Twitch chat window, and you can just do this. And it's enjoyable for me, and I know others have enjoyed it in the past also. So I might get back to that. I don't know. It was one of the thoughts. And it is one of the thoughts. And it is one of the things that I want to do. So I'm doing it by accident, but I'm not doing it. But I am, but I'm not. But it's not asparagus. That was actually something different. I was working on a different issue at the same time. Yeah. Asparagus. I want to crawl out of frame, but I have a hard time doing that. I'm in a hammock right now. Let me sway the hammock. So you guys can have visual confirmation. I'm in a hammock. My hip tracker's not, except my hammock's in a funny position, so my tracking gets like real sad. But you know, hammock. All right, I guess I'll go. I guess I'll go. I'll change the anchor to the world so that I can move out of frame, not have to leave my hammock in the physical sense, but then I will in fact move out of frame, and if I've done my math correctly, the view of the camera should stay. So if I've done my math correctly, then this is on my controller now. This is the thumbstick. And so I'm gonna go. Bye everyone. Is that not oh no, where's the thumbstick? I look like such an idiot. Okay, bye.